Hello, this video is going to go over the source evaluation worksheet for Unit 3. Now, with this particular unit, we're doing it before we're writing the essay because we are going to be including the article that we find in this assignment in our essay as support. And I recommend doing this before your thesis outline planner so you know where you're going to incorporate that second article. Now, our prompt I want to remind you of is, is it okay to break up with someone using technology? And that's using text messages, emails, social media, and the like. You're going to come up with 2 reasons for why or why not that it's acceptable to break up with someone using technology. We're not going to be taking the up to a point stance on this. You have to give a firm yes and a firm no, and along with your 2 reasons. So once you've figured out what direction you're heading, yes or no, you'll start looking for that second article to help build up support for what you want to say. Now you're going to go to, like last time, you're going to go to resources here to come up with your database. I'm using EBSCOhost just because it is a more, it just has a lot more articles in there. So it took a while for me to figure out the correct wording to use. I tried breaking up using technology, ending a relationship using technology, and that did not get me a lot of results. So using the term romantic relationship is key in here to finding out how to break up with somebody using technology, and I did come up with quite a few results here. This one specifically here talks about the new media environments and how that changes. So there's a couple there that you can look through. You can also use Google Scholar, and with Google Scholar, because we want to find an article written in the last 5 years to keep it relevant, I did 2017 since 2017 as my. Sorry, that was my cat. But I did 2017 to keep it in there, and I can change the range to 2016 to get that extra year. But there we go. There's a couple things there. Here's one, digital decoupling and disentangling. Ghosting, which is one way to break up with someone. All right, so there's a couple few things in there that you can use. Make sure you're doing your specific wording that relates to what you're talking about. And you may have to get even more specific to get the results that you want, but there's a couple here that you can use either on Google Scholar or EBSCOhost. Like I said, this is just the one I've found that uses the best, that yielded the best results. Once you find your article, you'll take it over to D2L and go through the Unit 3 source evaluation questions as you did in Unit 2. We'll just look at the worksheet. You can download, I always recommend downloading this and working on it first, just so you have, you can start brainstorming answers. So it's going to ask you the same questions as last time, the URL, the name of the database, keywords, and then run you through all of the CRAP tests. All right, again, because this is where a lot of you lost points in Unit 2, this is a declaration of source credibility, and it's worth 20 points. So one sentence saying this credible source is not going to cut it. You're going to need to do a full summary of the CRAP things that you just run it through to get this, to get full credit here. Make sure that you're fully explaining why your article, according to the CRAP evaluation, is credible for you to use in your essay. All right, and that is the source evaluation assignment. Again, do not submit this for your grading. You'll go here and submit this. All right, if you have any questions, please email me. I know we had a lot of complications with the source evaluation worksheet last time, so I want to be able to keep on top of those if we have any more situations come up. All right, that's all I have for you guys. Check out the next video about the thesis outline planner for Unit 3.